Dwayne, I don't know if the code still works now, but if you try Black AI Enhanced, all one word, Black AI Enhanced, that if you go to blackaiconference.com and use the code Black AI Enhanced, it will take I think 48% off. I think the code might still be working. I'm not sure, but feel free to go take a look at that. If you have a question, put it in the Q&A section so I can make sure I see it. But Erica, since you're special, I'm going to answer yours, even though it's in the chat. But if you could put it in the Q&A, that makes it easier for me. Y'all don't want to trigger my ADHD. It's terrible when it happens. The difference between the stock market program and Prime is the stock market program is focused solely on stock market investing. So we go through portfolio allocation, diversification, different stocks you can invest in. It's more so, it really is structured based on how I structure my own portfolio. I have one portfolio that's just the wealth portfolio. That's all it's designed to do. It's long-term assets that are designed to create that generational wealth. I hope I don't have to sell any of these stocks until I die and I pass them to the kids and the grandkids and all that. And so that's a type of investing. That's long-term buy and hold, that kind of thing. But then Prime is focused on one thing, or two things actually: income and consistency. So it's a science that focuses on picking certain stocks. I would almost call these like thoroughbred stocks, like stocks that actually are designed to generate income because they have a lot of volatility. So these are like wild Broncos, and the Broncos can actually generate a lot of cash flow, but you have to own a certain number of the shares to make it happen. And you have to kind of know how to respond when the market kind of acts crazy. So these stocks will kind of test you a little bit because it's kind of like taking in some like really violent kids into your house, but they're paying you lots of money to do it. So you have to know how to handle children in order to run a house like that, like Mrs. Garrett on Facts of Life or something, right? So anyway, if you're interested in the stock market class, you can go to drboystockmarket.com. We meet this afternoon. And it's also great for beginners, stuff like that. If you're interested in the income side, you can go to drboyceprime.com. And I separated the two because actually my portfolio is separated like that too. I have one portfolio that's designed solely to give me income to pay bills. I have another portfolio that's designed for generational wealth. Because this is what you need in order to be financially secure for the most part. You need two things. You need wealth and income. That's it. That's literally what that's so when I named my mastermind, I was like, oh yeah, let's call it the Wealth and Income Network. But if we achieve those two goals, then we're good. If you have enough income, that gives you cash flow to pay bills. And then if you have wealth, that gives you financial security, assets that you can liquidate in case you have a financial shock or financial emergency. And actually in business, when you start your business, those are two aspects that matter, right? More businesses die due to a lack of cash flow than there are that die due to a lack of profitability. So never think that one is more important than the other. All right, so let's see here. Watson says, Doc, I could have sworn I heard you say that you were going live on Prime yesterday. I didn't get the link. I logged in on Prime. I see the link is for the 20th. Yeah, we're gonna meet on the 20th. But what I did do, I think what you might have heard me say is that I wanted to answer all your questions. So send me your questions, and you guys did. You guys sent me a lot of questions. I spent all day, not all day, a bunch of time yesterday answering a lot of your questions. And I went and I'm gonna text that link out to you today. So if you want to get it via text, make sure you're on the text list. Text the word options to the number 87948. So text options to 87948. We're getting profit alerts in Prime now, or is this with Win?